Hello everyone, my name's Alyssa.
And I'm Christina.
And we are here at Revival. So today I have a few questions to ask Christina about secondhand shopping. So one of the questions I have is, how can someone incorporate secondhand finds into a modern cohesive wardrobe?
Ooh, well, I like to start small. A great way to do that is by just introducing a vintage accessory. Right now, I love vintage silk scarves, and it acts kind of like a belt. Very similar to this look. And then once you get a little bit more comfortable with introducing vintage pieces, I like to then layer patterns. I'll give you an example. This is a vintage jacket matched with a contemporary skirt. And as long as they're in the same color palette, it's a great way to make a statement with pattern. Actually, I'm curious, how do you like to incorporate vintage into your wardrobe?
So I wear silver jewelry, so whenever I come into the store and see our new arrivals, I like to look around. And my favorite pieces would be pearls or silver.
Ooh.
So I love looking for those to help layer and elevate my outfits.
Silver and pearls is a great way to layer. I personally don't wear a lot of pearls on its own, but I find when you layer it with a funky chain or beads, like it's just a great way to give it life again, right? And we encourage everybody here at the store to bring something from their closet that they're having a hard time styling. Everybody here is a stylist, and it's a great way to reimagine a little bit more life back into often ignored pieces. So that invitation is always open to everybody.
Do you believe in having a plan or list when going secondhand shopping or going in with an open mind?
Absolutely. I think taking an audit of your closet is always a great start, and it allows you to be specific and prescriptive in a store that has many different distractions, right? So I like to bring in either a Pinterest board or an outfit inspo photo, and that really becomes your North Star. That allows you to be very specific and focused in truly getting what you need. Knowing your seasons is also helpful. We've done our seasons here. We teach that at the store. And what's nice about knowing your seasons is it actually allows you to gravitate to colors that truly bring out your best versus spending money on colors that don't bring out your best. If you don't have an inspo and you just happen to run in spontaneously into a thrift store, I think that can be okay. A great way to be open-minded is to just gravitate to a section that you normally wouldn't shop at. I like going to the men's suit section because, you know, a great blazer is always can be rocked with a white tee, jeans, and some fun chunky boots. So I think that would look cute. So how about you? When you go into a thrift store, do you have a plan? Which section do you like to go into right away?
So I kind of do have a vision of what I'm going for, just so I don't buy something for no reason and like buy something I'm never gonna wear again. So I do get a clear idea of what aesthetic or like what style I'm going for, but the thing is my style is always changing. So I do have to make sure I try on the piece and make sure it aligns with who I am and I feel comfortable in the piece. Also, I'm willing to explore.
Yeah. And sometimes when you are in that mood, and you have to be in the mood to exploring, sometimes that's when the best pieces come to you. You don't always need a plan, but I like the mindset of going slow, being intentional, trying it on, because obviously you don't want to pay for something that you didn't try on and doesn't fit.
So Christina, do you have any revival tips you'd like to share with other people?
Yes, a great way to lean into slow fashion is to shop your own closet. A great way for me to do this is to rearrange the closet so that the things that you normally don't gravitate to are front and center. Consider buying 2 to 4 different colored hangers, and it's a great way to categorize seasons. So sometimes when you're in a rush and you don't have time to plan an outfit, you could easily just scan and find something quick and easy. Do you have a revival tip?
My revival tip would be coming into shop with an open mind and a positive attitude. So our store is very maximalist. There's a lot of unique pieces that could definitely elevate your wardrobe. I will admit that when I first started working here, it was the complete opposite of my style, but I came to realize that there are actually a lot of hidden gems in vintage stores like Revival. So I would say just be open-minded in trying new things, and also keep in mind something may look great on a hanger, but not so good on you, or vice versa. Something could look terrible on a hanger, but look so amazing and perfect on you. Just know that if something doesn't work out for you, just move on to the next, because there is always something for everyone.
Agreed.